Hey y'all, it's your girl Phoenix Fire. You're right. I've been meaning to do this, but I haven't had the time, to be honest with you. So, like, I'm always limited to time. So when I can, I'll do it. Plus, I just wanted to wait as well because I think Jen said she wanted to speak about this blog that I dropped. So I thought I'd wait to see what she had to say first, and then I'll speak on it. So I dropped a blog, the Funky D blog, on my page, and I guess it was quite controversial. Like, I just dropped this blog. I didn't have any kind of thoughts behind it. I'm seeing, so I want to talk about it. Okay. Now, Funky D is kind of somebody that is very expressive. He just says what he wants to say, blah, 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 blah. Like, during this interview, I'll have to say this is one of my interviews that I definitely don't feel like I had as much control of as I usually do. It was a 14-minute interview. All my interviews are really quite long because you can see that it's not my usual format. My usual format follows me. I ask you why you call this, and then we continue from there. And it's usually very structured, you know? So Funky said to me, he's got something to get off his chest, blah, blah, blah. And he's on limited time as well. And obviously, I'm on limited time. I've got a little one, yeah? So I was like, okay, well, let's do it now then. So I only had a few questions written out, to be honest with you. So usually I have like a longer list, but I was just like, maybe I'll just freestyle it, talk about battle rap and whatever. I was actually going to talk about his like music and that. It was going to be different. So we started, he's like, he wants to get something off his chest at first. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, do your thing. I was thinking, thank God, so I can actually think of some more questions, to be honest with you. So as the video as he starts talking, I wrote a little bit of a timeline here. I don't have much time, you lot, but let me just do this, because if I don't, it's already a couple of days. If I don't do this now, who knows when I'm going to get to do it, okay? So the video stood up so you can check the time points, okay? Just to explain to you lot, I'm really innocent in this, So 1 minute 16, so he was talking about battle rap pop down, and I was like, yeah, okay, because I'm obviously just started. I'm waiting to get off whatever it is off his chest. I didn't know what he was going to say, so I'm taking this opportunity in my head, like, okay, I'm listening, but I'm trying to think of questions to write, and yeah, I was painting my nails. So right here, so he at 1 minute 38, he's talking about the best team ever. I said, okay. At 1 minute 56, that's when I start painting my nails. At 2 minutes 16, so all this time he's talking, I'm painting my nails, but I'm not really necessarily listening. Sorry to say, but I am there, but I'm still kind of distracted. You know what I mean? I'm letting him talk, and obviously he has his back to me, so I can't see his lips, or there's not much interaction. And he's talking really fast, and he's there's not exactly any chance to stop him and get a word in, really. 2 minutes 57, I start painting my nails again. And then at 4 minutes 11, he talks about tally. So he said tally. And go and look at it, guys. That's what I had, this confused look on my face. And that's actually when I actually properly started listening, seriously. I couldn't really get a word in, you know what I mean? But I'm like, hold on, let me just quickly listen properly, seriously. 6:29, confused look. Because I did feel like I didn't have, he was talking a lot, saying a lot, okay? So at 7 minutes, I had a confused look, like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? Because he was saying it was so back to back to back. 7 minutes 21, I tried to change things back to topic, the interview, because I tried to turn things around. At 7:30, it's when I mentioned that I just let him go. It was at this point I should probably be like, these are not my opinions, but the opinions of Funky D, but I didn't. But obviously that's how I felt. I mean, that's why I said I'm just letting him talk, innit? And obviously everything he was saying, I didn't feel like I could counter it at the time because I didn't have enough information. I wasn't expecting that. We're about to do a Phoenix Fire style interview, So I didn't have enough information. 8 minutes 54, I tried to, I tried again to take things back to the interview by interrupting him, okay? 30 minutes 35, confused, keep it, what do I write here? Keep it, something. I don't know. I can't read my writing here. At 14 minutes, 17 seconds, I did say that I didn't have a lot of questions written out because I was just assuming that we were going to just talk about, I was just going to kind of almost freestyle because he didn't have much time. But I was just going to be about, battle rap. I wasn't prepared for that. I really wasn't. So that's probably why I was a little bit, if you look at my face, I was a little bit shocked, like I wasn't prepared anyway, let's just say that, okay? And I felt I needed more information in order to counteract it, you know. So I tried to just do a little quick interview because I'm like, let's wrap it up almost. So I asked a couple of questions, you know what I'm saying? But it really wasn't my usual format of interview. There's a way more structured than that one was, okay? So obviously, like, I guess people kind of when I dropped the interview, it's like they're having this attitude that or not attitude, but thinking that, oh, Phoenix, what's going on? Like, you fuck with no loose chat. Why would you drop something like that? Blah, 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 blah. There's a thing. When I dropped, I was like, okay, I'm going to speak to the no loose chat, obviously, to get their side of the story, because this thing, you know, I don't do behind the scenes drama and things like that. I don't know who's got paid what. I don't know who did what. I wasn't even at the event with Shotty. I wasn't there. So there's a lot of things I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not like one of those that's always at every single event, so I can know every single thing. And yeah, sometimes there's things on the timeline on Twitter and that, but I don't always check it with depth. Do you know what I mean? I just care about bars and the battles and things like that. Obviously, sometimes I keep up to debate, not in depth though. You know, honestly, I was thinking I need to like know like a little bit more. Hold on, just make sure baby's okay. Yeah, hold on, let me drink some water, man. Let me not lose my train of thought now. Yeah, so there was no like malicious intent behind it, like when I dropped it. Now, of course, I was going to speak to them. So I spoke to P. That's the thing. I spoke to P, Paris. I've spoken to No Loose Chat, okay, basically. Obviously, I was waiting. So before I talk about it, of course, I was gonna like find out what was gonna happen, what was happening, because I didn't feel like I could respond well enough. I needed to know what was going on. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, I spoke to Paris, right, in depth, but she doesn't. Oh, my battery is low. Oh my gosh, I can't even pause this. Hold on a minute. Yeah, sorry, like I was saying, so I spoke to P, and she basically said she doesn't really have much to say about it. You know, because I was like, do you want to like, you know, respond and that? Because that would have been in my head, like get the actual story and then obviously to drop another blog. But I spoke to Pete, I've spoken to Snoop, I spoke to Tally. P doesn't want to talk. Well, no, she doesn't want to talk about it because she doesn't have much to say. She said she's not going to be addressing it. So that's fair enough. I spoke to Snoop. He said he might address it at some point, but not at the moment. And I spoke with Tally, and what did he say? I think he said he hadn't watched it or something, but that he wasn't going to talk about it either right now. You know, when they're ready, that they're going to address it. So that's what was said. You know, I definitely felt that. Yeah, I wanted to find out exactly what happened before I dropped the blog. I was definitely going to drop one. I wasn't just not going to drop one, you know. And my silence, if you look through the whole video, I never co-signed anything. I was just letting him talk, you know what I mean? Basically painting my nails and letting him talk, you know. I should have definitely, that's one thing I do regret. I should have made it more clear. These are not my views, okay? And I was going to put it in the editing, but yeah, that's what happens. It doesn't mean anything. I'm not a malicious person, okay? So, yeah. So, what else? Yeah, so I just want to say, like, UK battle rap. I love UK battle rap. I love battle rap. You lot know I'm a battle rap head, okay? Big up No Loose Chat. I fuck with No Loose Chat heavy. I fuck with all the leagues, okay? All the events, man. You know what I mean? Come on. Trenches. All of them. Every single battle rap league, I fuck with. It's all about the skills and the talents of these rappers, the energy. It's dope. So don't ever you lot think that, oh, why ain't Phoenix saying nothing? Blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I'm the kind of person, I do believe that people should like be able to say what they want to say. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, I would counter attack something if I feel like I had enough information. I was kind of put on the spot. Do you know what I mean? It really was like that. And anyway, I don't really do all this he say, she say type of thing. Ugh. Honestly, this is definitely, I feel like my last one. I just didn't focus on my interviews. Kings versus Queens coming up. I haven't even touched that. Do you know what I mean? I've been real busy in real life. Like, honestly, my little one just started walking. So you can imagine all the running around I'm doing, chasing after him. But yeah, of course, I love UK battle rap. And I would never like purposely disrespect it like that, you know? Now, yeah, what else was I going to say? Of course, course I do. You know, I put in a lot of work, you know, as well, for real, in UK battle rap. I've interviewed some of the biggest names, man, in battle rap. You know, like, come on, man. Era versus era, I went hard. I did bar breakdowns for almost every single rapper. These bar breakdowns are not easy. I show love to No Loose Chat. I show some love to Prem as well. I like to show some more love, but I did break down, was it Georgie Reeves, Bobby Rex? I did a couple bar breakdowns, you know what I'm saying? I like Shorty Horror. I fuck with Briggs. I love Briggsy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no problems with any league. I'm very, very much a person, like, I'm just a down-to-earth person who loves battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And maybe sometimes my problems, I'm a bit too friendly or something, you know? I don't know. Okay, so London Gent decided, she did send me a message to say that she was going to be covering the blog I dropped. So she decided to, I guess, address the topics. Okay, so the blog was like 52 minutes long, okay? So go check it out if you haven't. So I wanted to wait for her to address whatever, I didn't know what she was going to say, right? So I thought, well, let me wait for her to finish, then I'll drop this blog. I've taken about a day now, but real life beckons, y'all. So yeah, so she did say she's had a couple of things to say. From about 47 minutes, she starts talking about this type of stuff. So she was like, Phoenix Fire, like, that I said it wasn't an interview. It wasn't really a proper interview, to be honest with you, love. It was supposed to be, but I didn't have enough questions and I was going to freestyle, but then things kind of went a bit funny from the way it started off, because that was not part of my interview. Do you know what I mean? That makes sense. Anyway, he was like, where was your freedom of speech to challenge him? Okay. And I would have, had I had enough information at the time, you know. I kind of needed a timeout, so I did cut the interview quickly, and I needed a time, you know. You're supposed to challenge that as a media platform. Okay, thank you for telling me what to do on my platform, Jen. You didn't make it clear that it wasn't your idea. Like I said, that's definitely something I should have definitely made it more clear, but I was supposed to put it in the editing, I forgot. And I just assumed people would know, like, do you know what I mean? I'm just bringing the news, you know? Of course I was going to speak to No Loose Chat and that. Me and Snoop are really close. I'm not two-faced, and I'm not, like, sneaky or anything like that. I remain constant. I don't switch up on people. And then, again, I think as a media platform, you have the responsibility to challenge these claims. Thank you once again for letting me know what you think. Yeah? And then, if not challenge him directly, to provide your own counter. You see, that's the thing, you jumped the gun. How do you know that I wasn't going to provide my own counter? You didn't know that. If you're calling yourself a media platform, that's kind of what you should be doing. Thanks once again for letting me know what I should be doing on my platform, Jen. Now, what you did say here, I mean, I thought that was a little bit harsh. You said, I thought that was trash. I thought that was irresponsible as a media platform and just trash as a person. And I was like, wow, that was kind of deep. So you're calling me trash as a person? Like, what did I do to you, like, to deserve that? I thought that was quite a low blow, Jen, honestly. As women, we must try to do better, you know? We must aim to have unity instead of tearing each other down and, like, having divide, you know? Honestly, because sometimes that can create divide. And before you could just called me and asked me on the phone, yeah, you sent me a message that you're going to cover the blog. I didn't know you were going to try to almost discredit my platform. My platform is solidified. I've had some of the dopest interviews. Like, I ask really interesting questions, and obviously about battle rap as well. I have in-depth knowledge of battle rap. I've been watching battle rap since 2012. Back in the day before that, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. I feel like well, basically, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I was a bit disappointed in that. Do you know what I mean? We should try to have unity. You could have just called me, and it didn't have to be like that, you know? But if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. There's nothing I can do about that. But, you know, thank you for letting me know. What else have I covered? I probably haven't covered everything, y'all, but I needed to, like, get this out of the way. Do you know what I mean? Like, got lots to do, man. I need to go and finish cooking as well. But yeah, in conclusion, y'all, I probably have forgotten something I want to say, but yeah, in conclusion, y'all, like, I fuck with UK battle rap. I fuck with No Loose Chat. I've talked to Snoop, Paris and Tally. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they understand like what happened, like, especially Snoop. Me and Snoop was talking for hours, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that. Man, I fuck with all the leagues. So, you know, as long as y'all have me, I'll continue to support the Battle Rapper, bring y'all content, do my bar breakdowns. I haven't done a couple bar breakdowns soon, but I'm gonna try and get some done, man. Do my recaps, all of that. I'm gonna continue to show you all love, okay? That's it. I've got to go, y'all. But I'll be in touch again. My baby's up now. I've got to go for real. That's it. It's your girl Phoenix Fire. That's it. I'm out. Bye.